think the venues in Europe, generally speaking, have been a lot more interesting for us because we go out there, we tend to play in bigger places, and there's one called Botanique in Brussels, in Belgium. We played our first show there earlier this year, and in one of the small rooms, and we've just been lucky enough to go and play in the big room, and it's about like 400 or 500 capacity venue, but it's just sweetly decked out, and everybody there looks after you, and there was such a nice vibe there from all the staff and all the people that we played for in the end, the audience, that it's really sort of stuck with us, that place. So yeah, you should go and look at them. The show we played at Festival last year was really special for me because it was the last gig of the festival season, and we'd been playing for the whole summer, and it was a point where all the work we'd been doing seemed to come together, and there was a great crowd, and I don't know, it's hard to put your finger on exactly why it was great, but everything just seemed to crystallise at that moment for me. So yeah, it was very, very cool. When I used to live down in London, I used to like, when I was just started going to gigs, I used to go to the Marquee a lot when that was still open. That was quite a long time ago, but that was at a point when I was just sort of absorbing music and like all and everything I could get my hands on for the first, absorbing it for the first time. So that little spell was like the most memorable for me in terms of going to gigs. I think any time you sort of approach something for the first time, you know, it's new to you. It's as exciting as it is ever going to be. So for our own sort of personal reward, there's a great buzz you get from doing a gig, and you know, it's busy and it's got a good vibe like there was last night at our Sound City gig. Then there's a very instant hit you get off that, which is great. And secondly, it's just the best way to get in front of people and to get your music to people and sort of communicate and find an audience. You know, we don't release sort of pop-tastic singles that are going to get splashed all over the radio, so getting around in a band and playing shows is the direct route to get our music to people. If I was putting a nice garden party on and had a marquee with a PA in it, I'd probably want to get I've always wanted to see the Doors. I was massively into the Doors for a while, so probably get them on, get somebody like Orbital to play a set of classic tunes, and then maybe sort of I don't know, if it's a party, maybe it'd be interesting to see The Who play when they were young and had all the energy before they did all of the drugs, and I'd probably like to get the White Stripes along. This has gone very rocky, I've just realised, very guitar rock band. Maybe sort of mix it up with Autekra. People should look out for Post Warriors' second album, which is getting made at the moment. Because their first album came out last year and it was really, really good. But they're a young band who are just sort of finding a sound, but it's still one of the more interesting records that I heard last year. So I'm very excited by the potential they've got. So I would, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. I'm Tim from Wave Machines, and this is Get Your Ears Out.